Hello and welcome back to Keeper of the Games. Hi, I'm Speeder. Okay, welcome to another episode of Spider-Man Remastered. In the last one, we were able to do a bunch of collectibles, including the rest of Black Cat, which we were able to get a new, really cool looking suit. And we've been working on research centers, so this time we're going to get back into the research centers. I'm once again joined by my brother Palar, who's not telling me anything, but he's here.
Hey.
Yeah, without any further ado, let's get into it.
Yuri needs my help. Better head to a vantage point and call her.
Okay, we're gonna do this side mission here, because it's right here.
Hey, Spider-Man, there's another missing student. Latest MIA is Steve Hopkins. What worries me about him is some guys from Tombstone's gang started dealing in his neighborhood recently. Steve hated that. It's a nice area, but he was too scared to do anything.
If he's corrupted, he might take out his anger on them, and he's the one who'd get hurt.
This is the last picture Steve put up before he went silent. I couldn't find anything more recent.
Huh. Pretty sure this is the Upper West Side. I think I need to head north.
Beating up those costume crazies.
Okay, Upper West Side, he said?
Yeah.
Near what? I missed everything he said.
Huh. Pretty sure this is the Upper West Side. I think I need to head north.
Glad he said it again.
Philip, what can you tell me about Steve?
He's a little guy. Wouldn't hurt to fly. I'm not sure he could if he wanted to.
Sounds like these dealers would crush him. And a little guy might burn out quicker. I better hurry. This Steve guy sounds like he's all responsibility but no power. I hope I can get there in time.
Wow.
Tombstone's gang might not be as bulletproof as their boss, but they're almost as deadly.
Looks weirdly nice. Almost. Area around here. Better. It's a park-like area. Looks like an area with a bunch of trees.
There's the park. The photo must have been taken around here somewhere. I think this park is on the Upper West Side. If I can find a park on the west side, next to water, I can use it to track the location.
Right. Sure, I found it. Except the fact that you said this is the park. Buildings.
I think that's the spot, over by those trees.
Damn, son, you got a death wish? Hey, fellas, let's take college boy to school.
That corrupted guy bit off more than he could chew. Guess I have to rescue him before I cure him. Those guys are armed. Maybe I can take some of them quietly.
this, I need to get a little more used to the,
Take your best shot, Spider-Man.
All clear, Steve. Let's get... Steve! Come on, I just saved you!
You're a monster, like all the others. I'll treat
This is what they call tough love.
God, what did I do? I always had a problem with those guys, but tonight I wanted to kill them in ways I don't even want to think about.
Don't worry, this wasn't your fault.
Feet are aching.
cool. Well, research station. There's 2 in this area. Oh yeah, we also did pigeons this time. I forgot about that. Okay, this stuff in this station, revolutionary. If we can get it to work, engineered bacteria that dissolves plastics into harmless component parts. Really hope we can work out the kinks.
This is one of Mom's earliest projects. We were trying to develop a bacteria that would dissolve all the plastic in the oceans. But well, she ran out of time. Like, if you have any ideas, it would really mean a lot.
With some genetic tweaking, I might be able to crack it. But I need a better equipped lab. And the bacteria only lives in liquid environments. Wait, my web fluid. I can keep the bacteria alive in my web cartridge. ESU should have the chemicals I need to increase its power. Oh man, the bacteria dissolved my web. It's in the cartridge for the webs I swing from. The other kind should be okay. Now I have to get to ESU without swinging from anything. Whew, the zipline webs seem fine. Well, I'm getting a heck of a workout.
Clearly.
Uh-huh. Okay. Zip.
Yeah, like when you zip
Gotta
to a
hustle.
point.
I don't know how long this bacteria stays viable. This is good practice for if my web shooters ever malfunction. You'd think these people never saw a guy jogging on walls.
So you like zip to one of those streetlights and then like bounce off of it, for example.
Okay. By law, they have to dispose of their chemicals in these containers. Should be some stuff I can use. All set. Now I have to get to Dr. Octavius' lab to combine everything. I'd just take the subway, but the bacteria won't survive that long.
Wow, I should have done this before. Second activity.
Okay, now I just need to grab the bonding agent.
You haven't been here since.
I didn't know I was able to come back here.
So many good memories of working here. All tainted now. Mob enforcer turned walking tank. Rhino's racked up enough property damage to destroy Manhattan 3 times over.
The other room's whiteboard, I think, has an update.
Doc wasn't just reinforcing the arms. He was turning them into weapons.
Yeah.
Parker says the interface is dangerous, but the boy's a neophyte. Never truly created anything. Thinks we can stay on the sidelines, avoiding the mud. Men died to found this nation. They died to get us to the moon. Every great push forward demands blood. And this next push, this push to rid ourselves of Norman's stink, it may yet be the bloodiest of them all.
Not gonna let that happen, Doc. The neural interface is exacerbating Doc's rage. He may not be able to come back from this. He was planning this right under my nose. Was it just an idea in his head until the interface pushed him over the edge? How long was he using the device before I realized?
Eat on. Yeah. Sure did.
Parker. Always listening, aren't you? Always observing, memorizing, stealing. Who have you told about the neural interface, About my work? Well, it stops here, Parker. I trusted you. But instead of recognizing my genius, what did you do? Tried to tear it down. Accused it of flaws. There are no flaws. It's a thing of beauty. A perfect extension of the mind itself into the world. Thought given form by these incredible arms. And I have only one thought on my mind now. Norman's reputation lying in tatters before me. Time to give it shape.
And now the industrial centrifuge that'll get the bacteria out of my web fluid so I can store it properly. Just need to isolate the bacteria. Beautiful. I think I improved the bacteria. But I can only tell for sure back at Harry's research station.
I was looking back at a video I made a while ago, and turns out I did actually miss one.
Should have my web swinging back. Let's see.
So,
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, sweet web swinging. I'll never take you for granted again.
I'm gonna go
I hope
back.
this works. I remember when Harry's mom started the project. It meant so much to them both. Where there's a web, there's a way. There's the testing receptacle, full of plastic. Let's see what happens. It's working. Not as fast as I'd hoped, but better than before.
I mean, that's
Probably
pretty
needs
dang
further
fast.
testing.
Yeah.
Also, it's hovering.
Didn't get all the plastic, but it's a big step forward. Enough for Oscorp to keep working on it. They'd win the Nobel Prize. And it wouldn't hurt their stock price either.
Interesting. Alright. My former apartment.
What did you miss?
One of the, one of these.
Really?
No, wait, what? I swear I looked at it, and I said, I'll do this later. Or no, it wasn't one of those, it was one of these, I think, actually. Maybe.
Thought you finished
No.
all of them.
I looked back and I said, I'll do this later. It's weird. Huh. Okay, well, I guess I did do it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, let's do the other one. So, market. And travel to this one.
Yeah.
Be advised, the
Being able to have all those
Burger
fast
arrived.
travel points also is a good
Officers,
reason
units
to
right
do
back
these
up.
early.
Copy.
Yeah, fine.
I didn't really think about that until just now.
My friends, I'm getting a lot of frantic calls from people trying to get out of Manhattan. While I understand the impulse, that is not the answer. I've been in touch with the National Disease Center, and they've assured me they're working on an anti-serum. But for their efforts to bear fruit, we need to keep our composure. Here's why we have to stay where we are. Firstly, we need to keep the disease contained. The more it spreads and the more people who are sick, the fewer resources there are to go around. And I have received personal assurances from officials in Albany that relief convoys are coming, containing food and medicine. And, excuse me, I've just been handed an update. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. It seems the relief convoys I just mentioned are being attacked by escaped inmates from Rikers Island Prison. Spider-Man, this is on you! You were there in the most charitable reading of the situation! You failed to stop the breakout! Worst case, you were responsible for it! You always claimed to be on our side. Well, Webhead, if that's true, you are rapidly running out of chances to prove it!
Kinda esoteric, but this station monitors the city's cell tower network for potential vulnerabilities. People never think about it, but these cell phones we all carry in our pockets, pretty simple for a rogue agent to weaponize them if we're not careful.
Really? They don't produce
Hey,
enough power for that.
This station's one of my pet projects. I always thought the cellular network was vulnerable to terrorist attacks, so I set this up to monitor it. Can you do me a favor? Look for anything suspicious.
Uh-oh. It's not terrorists, but there's a glitch in the system that's causing interference. And if I don't fix it, it'll bring the whole network down. Right now, it's only affecting the most sensitive equipment, like mine. I need to stay outside the areas of interference while I fix the cell towers. There. I set my lenses to show me the danger zones. Gotta fix the cell towers before the whole city's comms go down. Ah! Gotta get out of here!
Does it have to be above it? Is that it?
There. I set my lenses to show me the danger zones. Gotta fix the cell towers before the whole city's comms go down.
Does it go up?
Ah! Gotta get out of here!
Get up.
That's the downside of all the tech in my mask. That hurt. Ow, ow, ow!
Man, my head was barely.
There. I set my lenses to show me the danger zones. Gotta fix the cell towers before the whole city's comms go down. The size of the problem area fluctuates. I need to be ready for a sudden change.
How is this not affecting me before?
One down. But I'll need to fix 3 more to solve the problem. Bet I can use those helicopters to swing. So much depends on cellular networks now. A crash would affect police, hospitals. It'd be as bad as a blackout. Gotta hurry. Soon the whole system's gonna go.
That was an awkward one.
Bet I can use those helicopters to swing. So much depends on cellular networks now. A crash would affect police, hospitals. It'd be as bad as a blackout. Gotta hurry. Soon the whole system's gonna go.
Can I? Oh. Oh my gosh. Where am I even going? Okay. Seriously?
Felt like my eardrums were gonna burst. And soon that'll happen to everyone. Got it. The job's only halfway done. Oh man, I wish there was a way to fix this for everyone except people who use their phones in movie theaters. The problem's getting worse. I'm running out of time. Invisible walls closing in. I feel like a mime. Got that one fixed. Bought me some time, but I can't slow down. Can't waste a second. Getting to be a tight squeeze. Okay, let's not do that again.
Come on, you got this.
Now New Yorkers can share their domestic disputes on the subway again. And emergency services are safe, which is, also important. If the network had crashed, it would have cost Oscorp a bundle to fix their comms. They'll want to keep this station up and running. Harry's project should be safe.
Cool. That's this area's research station's complete. So there's one in this area.
Prisoners and stolen vehicles are opening fire on civilians. Response needed north of Houston.
This station is kind of my answer to Oscorp's hopefully soon to be discontinued chemical weapon research. Systematized counter agents to some of the world's most dangerous chemical agents. Of course, doing that analysis requires us to keep samples of said chemical agents in here.
Okay, be careful in here, Pete. This station analyzes hazardous chemicals, basically trying to figure out how to counteract them if they ever got out into the world, which hopefully they never will.
Oh no. Someone broke in and stole a volatile rocket propellant. And they must have cracked the container because it's leaking. From the timestamp on the security cameras, it just happened. I need to get it back. My spider bots are still just prototypes. This is a good time to test one. Its sensors can follow the chemical trail. Better than me swinging up on the thief. If he freaks out and drops the hydrazine, he'll blow up half a block. Gotta find a quiet place to deploy the spider bot, where I can hang out and guide it. Okay, little guy. Let's find where the chemical dripped and vacuum it up before it makes someone sick. Not only is Mini-Me cleaning up the spills, it's leading me right to the thief.
Spider-Bot is so
The thief's hiding in crowds. I'll disperse him with a subsonic blast. Won't hurt anyone, but it's super annoying. Lucky this stuff's only dangerous over a long exposure. Or if it combusts. Maybe... maybe not. End of the trail. He's in this crowd. Time to smoke him out. He's running. Gotta wrap him up with a web burst. Got it. Now to get the fuel back. Got it. Now I just need to return the fuel to the station. This little spider bot's useful. If I can ever find a way to make them cost-effective, they'd be a big help. Chemicals back where it belongs. I beefed up the station's security and sent Yuri the camera footage to convict the thief. Not a bad day's work. This is one station that was already earning its keep. It should be safe from being shut down, especially now that the chemicals are locked away.
Cool. So that's the one in this area. Right. Done. One more.
Sable teams, this is Control. What's the situation at Grand Central?
Control, we are arresting civilians who refuse to cooperate with locating Spider-Man.
Who looks after the health of New York's pigeon population? Harry Osborn and Oscorp, that's who. Seriously though, pigeons are the #1 vector for a ton of communicable diseases. This station helps us keep tabs on our winged friends before they become health risks.
Okay, Pete. This lab has feeders to lure in birds and analyze their droppings. Yeah, that's right. I got an MBA to test bird poop. Seriously though, you probably know that birds carry diseases that affect people, and we need to make sure they're healthy. You know, I really wish I was there to hear your finest toilet humor on this one.
Uh-oh. The pigeons are infected with a serious strain of avian flu. And it's already mutated to a form that can spread to humans. Okay, Harry's lab had everything I needed to make a vaccine. Gotta spread it fast, or the pigeons will be like rats with the bubonic plague. My best bet's dispersing it at 3 major migration points. Luckily, the station told me where they are. First migration point's in a park. Birds there should spread the vaccine to their buddies. Pigeons put up with me swinging through their territory, so I owe them a favor. I bet the Avengers never have bird poop missions.
Probably not.
No. Yeah. Think of it a scout, right?
Here we go. The vaccine's airborne, so I'll just spray it into the trees. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. The spray won't bother people or other animals, but it'll cure the pigeons. Or trigger the zombie pigeon apocalypse. One more left. I wonder what Jameson will make of this. Spider-Man spreads chemtrails, seems like a good bet. I like helping animals. They don't call me a menace or shoot at me or anything. I wonder if it'd be stretching things if I added veterinarian to my resume.
Yeah, probably would.
Okay, that should work fast. I'd better scan some pigeons to make sure.
Get the hell out of me.
That did it. No zombie pigeons.
Cool.
Huh. Nikola Tesla fed pigeons here. So did Harry's mom. I remember her bringing us. Wish I could tell Harry, but he's not answering calls, texts, anything.
All right. Let's do one more.
All units, unknown assailants are firing on police from elevated positions. Additional officers needed in Times Square. Over.
Attention units, we have an active hostage situation. Officers needed at Lenox Hill. Over.
New York is renowned for pristine drinking water, but it doesn't get that way without a lot of work. This station is designed to ease that burden by monitoring small bodies of water with connections into the city's main water line.
This is one of my labs that monitors water quality. Any nasty stuff gets in, it tells you. I wanted to check on it myself, but there's just never enough time.
Feels like Harry's not telling me something. I hope he's okay. That algae's already killing fish. And if I don't stop it, it'll work its way up the food chain fast. I whipped up a virus that'll attack it in Harry's lab. But I need a sample of the algae to make it work. Gotta get to the lake, stat.
Yo, the zombie apocalypse.
Got it. Now I need to crack the cell walls, and the only way I can do that in time is with G-Force. The quick and dirty way to apply G-Force is jump off a tall building. And the tallest one around is Oscorp. I wish I could do this in a lab, but there's no time.
All through the dive. 100 meters.
Jump the gun.
Okay.
Woo! Got it! Now I just have to do it again. I am not eager to repeat that, but I have to. Not low enough.
Not low
well, he started diving and swung out really. But obviously you weren't trying to go for the dive yet, so that. Who knows?
Not low enough.
Okay.
Got it, it should work. Now if I can just keep from throwing up. Gotta hurry back to the lake and turn this loose.
I doubt Spider-Man's gonna throw up from that.
There. And it's tailored to the toxic algae. Won't hurt normal plant life. Which is good, because a park without plants is just a vacant lot.
Cool. Well, you got 2 more in that area, and then this mysterious missing one, and I think that's it. So, but that's where we're gonna have to stop for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.